It's a very viral animal in this day, which can be eaten. What is this animal and why it is so viral? We will know that in this today's video. Moreover, the result that you see, what are these? What can any of you say? Most of us may not know what exactly are these, or where they are found, or what they are made of. But I can tell you, this is a very familiar in Chinese. Now we will see marine animals. Let me tell you before that what is the name of this viral food. Its name is Geoduck and it is found in the sea. It is one of the strangest food in the world. You can find this food in every street in China and Japan. All people eat a lot of this food. But before that, let me show you how are they caught from the sea. The technique of catching them from the sea is very difficult. This animal live under the beach's sand. First of all, with the help of the lot of water pressure, a lot of worker get into a lot of caring. Then one by one, geoduck are taken out from the ground. Sushi restaurant in Japan and China are the main buyer of this food. After catching them all, geoduck are packed and sent to the restaurant. As they are very famous in Japan and China, that's why they can be sent almost everywhere. They can be eaten in two ways, firstly raw and secondly cooked. In many places, they cut them into small pieces and sell them. At first, fresh animals are boiled in hot water, half boil and peel the top. Then they are served with sauces and vegetable. They can be eaten raw or cooked. Its original taste is salty and people love to eat them with black sauces. They are called geoduck due to their elongated shape. Many of you may not like it, but it is a creation of the creator. You can do a like. All of you have ever seen the lotus flower and the root of the lotus flower. It's also known as lotus root. It's familiar food in China and Japan. This root can be seen in many river channels and are commonly cultivated in Japan and China. They are used to prepare various tasty dishes and chips. However, cultivation is typically done for the flower and leaves and not for the roots. Lotus root have been cultivated in Japan for many years, and their demand has increased significantly in recent years. Chips are made from the roots of sapla and lotus plant, which can also be eaten raw or boiled. They are sold in large quantity in supermarket and other places. In Japan, people consider lotus root to be very tasty food. And there is a yearly festival where the best quality lotus root are displayed. In today's video, we will show you how they are cultivated and imported in large quantity above. Currently, a factory has been built in Japan to make chips. Millions of packets of chips are made every day from this factory. Now we have seen how lotus root is made. At first, the pond is prepared around the month of April to get good quality lotus flower. Now water is purified by adding limestone to the pond. This time the roots of the lotus tree are collected from another location and brought to the river, where they will be planted. It takes approximately 6 to 7 months for the lotus to grow, but it takes a year and a half for the roots to fully develop. The water in the pond is always filled to ensure that the plant have a constant supply of water. as they cannot survive more than 7 days without it. In the modern age, people have less time, so they use growth hormone and nutrition in the water to make the lotus plant grow more quickly. The water is also kept clean. All small work are done with the care and attention. Now that the beautiful flower of the tree have arrived, it is time to harvest the roots. Harvesting the roots of the lotus flower is different from the harvesting other crops. It's required a lot of effort. Water is released at a high speed to harvest the roots, which easily come out the pit without causing damage. Each worker enters the river with a safety jacket and harvests the roots. They are loaded onto a small trolley and brought on place. Once all the roots have harvested, they are roughly sorted, and the similar ones are separated and set at a side to plant in other river. Only the best quality roots are supplied to the factory. The life of a common worker is very difficult. They work 7 hours a day. Afterward, the roots are brought to the factory to be sorted. Many workers at the factory clean the roots, removing any unwanted dirt that may present it. The dirt is separated from the roots using high pressure water, and the roots are washed by hand rather than by machine. Once the cleaning is complete, the roots are cutting into the small pieces. They are then kept in ice packet and packaged separately based on their size. The packaged roots are sold in various places. So friends, let me know your thought on lotus root by commenting. Did you know the root of lotus flower can be eaten, or there is a factory in process them? Please also let me know thought your comment. And how did you like today's video? I think this is the best one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.